continually, okay, for each other, for ourselves. You know, you got to pray for every situation. You know, prayer is like that conversation you have with the Lord to tell him things that's on your mind and on your spirit. He already knows it, but, you know, like any father, you know, you like your seed to talk to you, get to, you know, rapport with them. Know that, you know, through talking and prayer, you build your faith up. Because a lot of things you ask for in your prayers, when they come to fruition, okay, you remember those prayers that you threw up, you know, a month ago, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And you see those things come to pass, and you see the Lord work those things out, and it builds your faith, it builds your spirit, it builds your patience, you know what I'm saying? It builds your character, okay? So when, you know, the time of trouble, that Jacob's trouble come around, you know, you won't be quick to make hasty decisions, because you wait on the Lord. You learn to wait on the Lord, man. Okay? Builds patience in you. Okay? Moving on. But thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written. You know, don't do some of what is written in these scriptures. You got to do all that is written in these scriptures, okay, to the best of your ability, you know, because the Lord knows we here in the flesh and we're going to go off, but you have a place of repentance with his son, Yahweh Shai, who is our deliverer, okay, who is coming back for us. And in him we put our trust, man, okay? And then it says, for then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. Okay? For you to have good success, because like there's something called, you know, bad success, evil success, you know. The Lord has people on the left-hand side that he's given good success. You know, some of these celebrities, these rappers, you know what I'm saying? But they had to give up some. They had to give up their soul, you know, to get some of the benefits of having good success. So on this side, we're doing the work of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai and coming out every week and putting up these videos day after day, night after night, to edify the lambs of Yahweh Yahweh Shai. Okay, we also making the sacrifice with our bodies, with our time, with our study, you know, the time we give up with our families, you know, and being out in the world, enjoying ourselves and enjoying, you know, just really, man, there ain't nothing out here for us. You know what I mean? We supposed to look up above for the things of the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? The kingdom of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. That's what we supposed to be doing out here. We were put out here in this captivity, okay, to be corrected by measure, okay? And correcting by measure don't mean you're going to just continue on doing the same old things, man. You know, you're supposed to trim the fat, okay? But a lot of our people are trimming their ways instead of trimming the fat, okay? They want to go out to the club, you know, they want to drink, you know, and just party and be loose, you know, having all kind of orgies and whatever else, man. That's not what we're here for, man. We in the time of war. This is the time of war. We in captivity. You can't enjoy captivity, you know, living your best life. That ain't no captivity. Ain't living your best life, man. It says, verse 9, have I not commanded thee? Okay? Yes, he's commanded us to do these things. Okay? It says, be strong and of a good courage. Okay? Be not afraid. Okay? You can't be afraid to, you know, stand and say, hey, I'm not with that, man. I'm about the work of the Father. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. I'm about my Father's business. Okay? I'm not with that, you know? Don't be afraid to speak up and, you know, say something when somebody going off, man. You know, somebody desecrating the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Nah, you're supposed to have courage to do these things. Okay, it says, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai, thy power is with thee, whithersoever thou goest. Okay, so wherever you go, okay, and that proves in Deuteronomy, when it says you'll be blessed going in and blessed coming, blessed coming in, blessed going out, blessed in the field, blessed in you know, the city. Okay, there's rewards to this being in truth, man. And yeah, the biggest reward is not manifested right now, you know. But when you read these scriptures, they're all in these scriptures. Okay? And you know, the Lord has made a remnant, left a remnant in the earth. You know, that's going to take heed to, you know, his men that's on the highways and byways, and come back to the law, statutes, commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. And that's who we're out here fishing for, man. The scriptures say we are fishers of men. Okay? Women and children, you know, men meaning the sons of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. No. That's who we fishing for, man. Because only the remnant is going to escape this coming, this impending judgment that's coming. Okay? And a lot of our people are going to be caught unprepared. Like the scriptures say, it's going to be like the day in the days of Noah. You know? When the rain had never fell on the earth. You know, people, when Noah came out and spoke and said it was going to rain, you know, the Lord told me, make this ark. Why is it, you know, what you making the ark for, Noah? That's because it's going to rain. Okay? Nobody never seen rain before. Because, you know, mist that came up and watered the plants, trees, whatever. But getting back to it, this Isaiah chapter 46:3, it says, hearken unto me, O house of Jacob, and all the remnant of the house of Israel, which are born by me from the belly, which are carried from the womb. Okay? So the Lord had a certain number, okay, that he put his name on. Okay? As, you know, when us men in the flesh have a child, that child receives our last name, to show that he belongs to us. Okay? So does, you know, your woman, you know, in this kingdom. Our women have our last name to show that they're belonging to us. So the Lord put his name on the remnant, okay, which is the house of, you know, David and Israel. Okay, he says, which are born by me from the womb. Okay. Because we were in the womb, okay, when we received this in the beginning of the foundations of the earth. we were with the Lord. The elect was with the Lord. You know, we helped the Lord put this stars and planets and, you know, help create this earth. You know. Okay, this is John 17:24. And this is Yahweh praying for his elect. Okay. And it says, Father, I will that also whom thou hast given me. Okay. So those that are given unto Yahweh have the name of the Father. And the Father has written their names on them to show, okay, that they belong to him. That's that tawah, that mark of exemption from judgment. Okay. It says, Father, I will that they also whom thou hast given me be with me where I am. So where is the Lord Yahweh now? He's up in, you know, on the right-hand side of Yahweh Ba'ashem, the Lord Yahweh, okay? And he's going to come back with judgment and salvation at the same time, okay? Judgment for this wicked kingdom and the 2/3 of our people and all our enemies, okay? With fire, okay? Missiles and lasers, okay? And at the same time, redemption for his people, the house of Israel, who consist of so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that are scattered throughout these four corners of the earth. Okay? Going back to it, John 17:24. Father, I will that they also whom thou hast given me be with me where I am, that they may behold my glory, which thou hast given me. For thou lovest me before the foundation of the earth. Okay? So Yahweh was the first spirit created, and we were with him at that time. Okay? He created everything else after him. Okay? So we are part of a few number, you know, that are on this earth. We are only a few in number because the Lord don't want everybody. The Lord don't want everybody. Because if you don't believe, there's a good chance that the Lord don't want you. The Lord ain't dealing with you. All these Christian pastors out here pushing this wayward Christianity doctrine, you know, this going to these cemetery schools and being trained and brought up in the ways and the philosophy of Esau, you know, in the doctrine of Jesus Christ, you know, that's not of the Lord. That's an idol, you know, and our people cling on to these idols and serve them. Okay, and just because you don't believe in what we believe, okay, don't mean it's not true. Okay, if a tree falls in the forest, does it make a sound? Yes. You know what I'm saying? You won't hear it. You don't hear it. But it does. Okay, this is Colossians, 2 Corinthians 4:4. It says, in whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not. Okay, who's the God of this world? Esau, Edom, okay, which is the white man. Okay, the white man is in charge of everything. Okay, White man is here, there, and everywhere, controlling everything. Specifically, you know, the wicked elite of this wicked system. Okay, the banking families, central banking families of this system have controlled this world, you know, for centuries now, and their plan is almost coming into fruition. Okay, but only because the Lord wants it to, because the Lord is in charge of everything. Okay, let's finish this up though. In whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Yahweh Shai. Okay, and what's the glorious gospel? Gospel, the good news. The good news is a lot of y'all are Israelites, man. And you're above everybody else and not beneath. And the promises are for y'all and not everybody. Okay, because the Christian church will tell you that it's for everybody when it's not. Okay, only for the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. That's all. That's it. There's no more. There's no 13th tribe. There's no more peoples that's gonna get these promises but us. Okay, and this is your chance. This is your opportunity, your window to cling on, you know, to these promises and take hold of it. Okay. It says, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Yahweh Shai, who is the image of God, okay? The image of the Most High is Yahweh Shai, okay? And we are in the image of Yahweh Shai also, okay? Should shine unto them, okay? And, you know, like I said, the Lord don't want his light to shine on everybody, on everybody's mind, okay? This is 2 Corinthians 3:14, and it says, but their minds are blinded, for until this day remaineth the same veil untaken away in the reading of the Old Testament, which veil is done away with, which veil is done away in Yahweh Shai. Right. So that veil, okay, is something that's put over your eye. That's why it says you're blind. Okay, the woman, you know, some of our customers, they used to have, you know, a veil over their face when they get married. You know, like when you get married, you know, your wife has a veil over her face. You lift the veil up and reveal her beauty, her glory. Okay, but in this case, glory of glorious gospel, you know, glory of Yahweh Shai has not been revealed to you because you still have that veil over your eyes, you know, and only those that have been lifted, Lord Yahweh Shai has lifted the veil off their minds to see the gospel and to accept it. Only them are going to take heed to this truth. Okay? It says, but their minds were blinded. Okay? Blinded to the fact of who they are. Okay? Blinded to, you know, the fact that they're even in captivity. Okay? Blinded to these curses. You know, because a lot of people ask, well, why the Lord has this happen? Why the Lord has happened? This killed kids, and you know, that's the Lord's judgment because that child or that person may have been wicked in their past life. And yeah, you've been here more than once, you know, so you got to believe in the whole role, you know, and part of believing in the whole role is knowing that there's reincarnation, okay? And that is even something a lot of people are blinded to because they don't believe that, you know? But the scriptures speak on it and it's true. But that's another subject, you know? Yeah, so until this veil has been done away with, because all of us in this truth had that veil over, you know, our minds, because this is Isaiah 60:2. It says, "For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth." And what's that darkness? The darkness of who we are as a people. Okay, the darkness of the power that we serve. Okay, the darkness of the wicked elites. Okay, have multiple snares and traps for our people, and we keep falling for the same thing. Okay, we don't see this white man, for who he is. One of the greatest tricks the devil has ever pulled off is the fact that he act like, he's convinced a lot of people he don't even exist, that he's some red devil with a tail and a pitchfork beneath the earth, and he's not standing right here before you. Okay, with a history of raping, murder, stealing, okay, and taking your heritage, okay, taking your place on this earth. Like I always say, he's our evil twin brother. Okay. Isaiah 60:2, "For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee." Okay, so the Lord is going to rise upon his people first with this truth. Okay, he's going to present this truth, and those that have ears to hear and eyes to see. Okay, those that have the veil lifted off their minds, okay, by Yahweh, the spirit of Yahweh, by Yahweh Shai, the Rakakwadash, okay, it's going to come back into, the heritage and cling on to the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability, okay? And they're going to come out of this darkness, okay? They're going to come out of this darkness. Because we can't, prophecies say that, we're going to come out of this darkness if we abide in the spirit, and cling on to the ways of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. So let's go back to 2 Corinthians 4:4. It says, "In whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them that believe not, lest the light," okay, this truth of the glorious gospel of Yahweh Shai, who is the image of God, should shine unto them. Okay, so as long as you're in the dark, this light won't shine on you. Okay, the Lord resisteth the proud, man. And if you pass by here, if you watch our videos, man, and you got pride in your heart, you won't be able to see this truth for what it is. The glorious light won't be able to shine on your mind. Okay, you won't come to the light. You'll be, in the dark. Because there's a covering cast. Okay, this is Isaiah 25:7. It says, "And I will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people." Okay, and how are the people of this earth have a covering cast over them? Well, first and foremost, like the Israelites, don't know who they are. Okay, this world was made for our sakes, but we don't know who we are. A lot of us, we just now waking up to who we are and who our power is. And the people of this earth have been renamed after they've been conquered by the wicked of this earth, because Job 9:24 says the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covereth, okay, the faces of the judges thereof. Okay, so that covering, okay, the covering cast over all people, he's given them names after the lands that he's conquered. So, for instance, the Chinese are called Moabites in the scriptures, but they don't know they're Moabites. Okay, the white men are called Esau, but they don't know they're Esau. Well, a lot of them are finding out, the men on the highways and byways, who they are. But be surprised, like a lot of them know who we are, okay? Because we the salt of the earth. You can read certain scriptures and you can see who it's described, how the way it's describing our people. And, you can tell, like, that sound like Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. So, it says, Isaiah 25:7, he will destroy in this mountain, okay, the face of the covering cast over all people, okay, and the veil that is spread over all nations, okay, and that's who, it's talking about Esau Edom has spread a veil over all these nations, man, to confuse, people to not know who he is, because he's hiding. He's a fugitive from justice, man. But the Lord is going to do away with that when he comes back. He's already starting to do away with it, because the men on the highways and byways have been bringing this truth out to let our people know who they are, and also the other nations to know who they are. Because that's what we're on the highways and byways for. Tell our people, Lord says he's going to come back and redeem our people. Okay? But he's calling you. Make no haste in turning back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. The scriptures say, don't wait. You gotta seek the Lord early while he may be found. Okay, roughly paraphrasing. Okay, this is Jeremiah 3:14. It says, "Turn, O backsliding children, saith the Lord, for I am married unto you, and I will take you one of a city and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion." To Zion, okay? Monument. The Lord's monument. Okay? One of a city, two of a family. Okay, that's a small number. That's what it means by a remnant. Okay, a remnant, a small number. Okay, the Lord deals in small numbers. When the Lord wanted to, bring down Jericho, He brought Jericho down with a small number of soldiers, you know, and these soldiers were selected, hand selected, you know, even, the story of Gideon, hand selected, cut. You don't make the cut. You don't make the cut. Those that sop up with the water with their hand didn't make the cut. He kept on cutting the amount until he got to a small remnant of the amount that he had, and that's who he was dealing with. So this truth is not for everybody, man. This truth is not for everybody, man. And that's why you see in the heart of the city, you may have one or two brothers, that's pushing, well, it's maybe a little bit more than that now, because our people, a lot of brothers are waking up now. A lot of the prophets are on the highways and byways, but, and to those that wake up, there's a reward. Okay? And like I said, it's going to come upon our people suddenly, man. Because you look around and, you can still do what, you normally do. You can still go to the store and buy stuff, and famine is coming, yeah, but, gasoline is up, inflation is happening. So these are some of the things we out here, warning you about. Okay? The MOTB is coming. Like every week, something new develops in the path of, the MOTB being implemented. So, there are famines, manufactured famines, by the wicked elites. All of a sudden, all these planes going down and hitting these production factories, the food production factories. Chickens got to be slain, H1N1 and N5 or whatever it's up to right now. Meat factories are farmers. Crops are dying. There's a heavy drought out west right now, man. Heavy drought. This war, fertilizer, Ukraine and Russia, okay? Gas and fertilizer. So it's coming. Right now, the majority of what you eating and drinking are from reserves. The reserves are not being replenished, okay? And we're supposed to come out here and give you, warning, and put the fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua in you to make you turn back, Jeremiah 44:27 says, "Behold, I will watch over them for evil and not for good, and all the men of Judah that are in the land of Egypt shall be consumed by the sword and by famine until there be an end of them." Okay, and that's, that's something that already happened, but it's going to happen again. The famine is going to come again. I don't think that's the one I was looking for, but So Jeremiah 15:3 says, and I will appoint over them 4 kinds, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, the sword to slay, and the dogs to tear, and the fowls of the heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy. Okay, so that's the coming judgment that the Lord is going to put on 2/3 of our people and the rest of these nations. Okay, the sword. Okay, World War III is brewing right now. You know, so the sword is going to come. There's going to be FEMA camps. Okay, there's going to be men in the streets. Okay, you ain't going to be able to go to no store and buy nothing. Okay, streets going to be blocked off. Okay, there's going to be a cry in the streets, man. Men and women, you know, trying to survive. Okay. Everybody's going to be trying to survive, man. There's not going to be time to seek the Lord, man. You got to seek the Lord now while you can. So okay, the Lord says, okay, and behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me to give every man according to his work, according as his work shall be. Okay, so the Lord is coming back. Yahweh Shai is coming back to redeem his people and to give every man a reward according to his works. Okay, and if your works is found to be righteous, then you'll have a reward for you according to the good tender mercies of the Lord. But if your works you know, are abominable, okay, it's gonna burn up with you like this place will. Okay, and here goes the reward. Okay, because the elect is actually looking for the reward. Okay, we're looking for the reward. We're looking for the Lord to come back and redeem us. We're tired of this place, man. We're ready to go back home. You know what I'm saying? Back to the kingdom. Okay? We're ready to go back to the kingdom, man. No, because this place is destroying us, man. Okay? But getting back to the reward, okay? It says second Peter 3:12 says, Salafi. 2 Peter 3:10 says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. Yeah, you ain't gonna be ready for it, man. A lot of our people ain't ready for it, man. They in the mirth spirit. They in the spirit of being out here and doing, living their best life. In which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Yeah, man, there's gonna be fervent heat out here, man, from these missiles. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people gonna get burnt up in these missiles, man. Everywhere in the sky there's gonna be missiles coming down, raining down on this planet, man. Here in Babylon specifically. But World War III, there's gonna be missiles flying everywhere to different countries, but mostly here in Babylon, man. You don't want to be here, okay? And this is your opportunity. The Lord is giving you opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Seek the Lord while he may be found, man. Right now is the time, man. You don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, man. You may wake up and find out you got, some kind of cancer or whatever, or walk across the street and the Lord will judge you, man. It says, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Yeah, these works, man, all this stuff that's against Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. All these social constructs, the social media, all this trash, this garbage, man. People worshiping idols and, these, Planned Parenthood, the alphabet people, you know what I'm saying? All these councils that all these nations are having behind our backs, to terrorize us and keep us, underfoot, it's gonna come to naught. It's gonna burn up. Okay? Second Peter 3:11 says, seeing that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in holy conversation and godliness? Right. Let me read that again. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, okay? What manner, okay, that word dissolve meaning done away with, okay? Like it read, like it said in the previous verse, the elements are going to melt with fervent heat. All this is going to be melted down. It's going to be a desert out here, okay? No man shall dwell in it again. It's going to be doleful creatures, man, according to the book of Isaiah. Seeing that then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? How are you supposed to conduct yourself when you read these things and you hear from the prophets, the trumpet being sound from the prophets? You know what I'm saying? How you should react to hearing these things and knowing these things are about to come to pass. Okay, you should conduct yourself in godliness. Strive for righteousness. You know what I'm saying? Because we only have a short time left, or rather, Satan, the devil. You know what I'm saying? The white man, the Esau, Edom, the left, only has a short time. Okay, before his kingdom is done away with. Okay. 12, it says, looking for and hasten unto the coming of the day of the Lord of God. Okay? We should be looking for it. Meaning we should be in these scriptures. We should be in these world events, trying to watch and pray. Watch and pray. Watch and pray. You know what I'm saying? You should be fasting, asking the Lord Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai, to give you what you need to get through these times. And, this said apparel. Keep your spirit, strong so you can overcome this world. Okay? Not get caught out there. Okay? Looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of God, wherein the heavens being on fire. Okay? So they're going to be war in heavens pertaining to Isaiah. Okay? The heavens going to be on fire. Missiles flying here, chariots flying back and forth, zapping people. It's going to be like a sci-fi movie. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's sci-fi movie. The Lord makes great movies, man. There's movies in these scriptures right here. You know what I'm saying? For those that have eyes to hear, it's like eyes to see and ears to hear. When you reading these scriptures, the light that comes in your mind is like you can imagine and see in a movie-like format what's going on in these scriptures when you read these scriptures. That's how it is, when the marvelous light of the gospel is come onto you. It says, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Okay? It says, nevertheless, according to his promise, look for new heavens and new earth, okay, wherein dwelt righteousness. Okay? The book of Ecclesiastes also said, judgment was there, a place under the sun, judgment was there, and righteousness was there. Okay? Now, how can judgment and righteousness be here at the same time? Well, it's talking about the two different kingdoms that's going to be on this earth. Okay? One, judgment. This kingdom is going to get judged. Okay? Righteousness, okay, meaning the kingdom to come, everything's going to be right, done in righteousness. Okay? The judges of this earth is going to be righteous judges. Okay, we're going to do things in decency and order, and everything is going to be done in righteousness. As opposed to now, where everything is confusion. Okay, Babylon is just a melting pot of people bringing all kinds of confusion. Okay, righteousness is the total opposite. Okay. 14 says, wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent that ye may be found of him in peace, without spot or blameless and blameless. Okay, so if you want to be found, doing what Noah was doing. Okay, when the rain starts to fall, okay, you are to do the best you can, following these laws, statutes, commandments, okay, learn and practice, being, because the scriptures say we rehearsing the righteous acts, you ain't gonna get it perfect, but you gotta try. There's high holy days you can be doing, you could be contributing to the ministry. Your time, your body, make your body a living sacrifice, come out on the highways and byways. Once you have, a certain amount of time in this truth, the men in this truth, okay, once you have a certain amount of time, you should be out on the highways and byways, you know what I'm saying? According to how much faith, the Lord has given you, some brothers take a little bit more time than others. And some brothers get into certain things more than others, but according to the measure of faith you've been given, But there's going to be a limited amount . going to be a limited amount. Okay, the 144. Okay, and that's the remnant. It's going to be a 1/3 the multitude. But we, Lord willing, are going to be part of the hopeful elect. You know, the governing body. Okay, 12,000 from each tribe. So, yeah, you know. Revelations 21:12 says, and had a great, let me go to, I started 10, Revelations 12:10, it says, and this is the, you know, this is the Revelator, John the Revelator on the island of Patmos, caught up in the spirit, you know, and he had a vision of the new kingdom, so to speak. Okay, this is Revelations 21:10, and he said, and carried me away in the spirit to a great and high mountain. Okay, who's that great and high mountain? That great and high mountain, okay, represents, you know, our people, Yasharala, you know, back in charge of the whole earth, the righteous judges, you know, the 144 ruling under, you know, King David and Yahushua, okay. And it says, and showed me that great city, okay, the holy Jerusalem, okay. Jerusalem is the mother of all, okay. Jerusalem is going to be the headquarters of the whole entire earth, okay. It says, descending out of heaven from God. Yeah, when we come from these, come down from these chariots after World War III, and these missiles annihilate, you know, this kingdom, more specifically, the land of Babylon the Great, right here in America, okay? That's what's going to happen. Jerusalem is going to come down from these chariots of the Lord, okay? When Yahushua comes and picks us up on these chariots, it's going to be a period of time. Okay, and then we're gonna come back down. Okay, we're gonna put, you know, these nations into subjection, make slaves out, you know, out of Esau, Edom, and his people. It says 21:11, Revelations 21:11, having the glory of God, and her light was like unto a stone most precious, even like a jasper stone, clear as crystal. Okay, you think of a crystal, and it's crystal clear, man. You can see right through it, you know, and that represents how pure we are. Okay, when we come down from, you know, these chariots. It says like unto a stone most precious. Okay, 12, and had a wall great and high. Okay, and had 12 gates. Okay, 12 gates represent the 12 tribes. Okay, 12 tribes of Israel. At the gates, 12 angels. Okay, and the names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Okay? So the 12 tribes are going to be ruling. Okay? Tribes are going to be ruling on this earth, because the earth was made for the, you know, sake of the 12 tribes. So word for our sakes. Okay? And the rest of these nations are going to serve us. Okay? Similar to how we serve, them now. All these jobs that we have, working ourselves, scrambling to get around, just making the cut. Last hired, first fired, table's gonna turn. We gonna be the ones in power. We gonna be owning, islands and, whatever else. Even planets, and that's the reward we have to look forward to. We gotta suffer down here like, because we went off, but there's a reward for turning back to the Lord, man. Isaiah 2:3, it says, and many people shall go and say, come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai, to the house of the God of Jacob. Okay? And that proves that these other nations, okay, are going to know who the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai is. You're not going to tell me that the Lord is going to have such a great deliverance of our people the second time around, okay? Because Egypt was the first deliverance, okay? And this is the second deliverance, okay? From the second death. The first death was, death with Noah, the flood, okay? And the rest of the people that actually survive on this planet not going to know the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai and know his people, who his people are. Because when we come down from the chariots, it's going to be apparent who the Lord's people are, okay? And these people are going to say what Isaiah 2:3 said. And many people shall go and say, come ye, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai, to the house of the God of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways. Okay? We're going to eventually teach these nations how to serve Yahweh Shai properly, instead of, all the foolishness and the ways that they've been taught to do on this planet. Okay? And we will walk in his paths. Okay? They're going to walk after the way we walk after. Okay? Things that we going to teach them, they're going to learn. Okay? For out of Zion shall go forth the law. Okay, the law is going to still be implemented in this new kingdom, right? That's why it doesn't make sense when people say, oh, the laws are done away with. Well, why in the kingdom are the laws still around? The laws are still being implemented. Okay? And the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushai from Jerusalem. Okay? So the Lord is going to redeem us. And we're going to be in charge, man. Okay? So with that, Lord willing, we were edified. Lord willing, I'll make it out to the highways and byways. Until then, give all praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Wahara Kakwadash. Shalom, Abad Babal. Shalom.